Caitlin scored more points per game her freshman year, but Paige was more efficient her freshman year. Everybody was trying to decide who's the better player. Who would you rather have in your team? That's still a topic of conversation.
The ongoing debate over Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers has kept basketball fans, analysts, and even casual sports followers on edge for quite a while. Who truly reigns supreme in women's basketball? Stephen A. Smith, famous for his bold and outspoken opinions, has finally shared his take, and he certainly didn't hold back.
But when you've got somebody like Bueckers, here's what Shannon and Andrea, I've been bringing this up for the last couple of weeks or so because I'm a fan of Paige Bueckers.
This was Paige Bueckers speaking about Caitlin Clark, and it's obvious she knows her competition well. Paige made her mark on the college basketball scene in 2020, quickly gaining a reputation as one of the most promising recruits in recent years.
And what Paige did in high school was stuff we had never seen before in the women's side. Like, what Paige could do is, like, she had more to her game than Caitlin Clark. Like you're looking at these clips, like, just the way that she played ball was like nothing we had ever seen before.
Paige Bueckers has already become a household name in the basketball space, and she is heading into her senior season at UConn. Just this past summer, we have seen Paige traveling the world, doing a bunch of brand deals, and a lot of media were wondering if she was really putting in as much hard work on the court as she was off the court.
UK's dominance at UConn under the legendary Gino Auriemma was extraordinary. Even before she stepped on campus, her trophy case was already impressive, having earned multiple honors including Gatorade National Player of the Year, Naismith Prep Player of the Year, and the Morgan Wooten National Player of the Year.
Her career had been riddled with quite a few injuries. In December 2021, she suffered a meniscus tear. She was out for 19 games during that season, and then really soon after recovering from that injury, she tore her ACL in August of 2022, and she was out for the entire 2022-2023 season.
A fractured tibial plateau and a torn ACL interrupted her sophomore and junior seasons, keeping her from building on the early dominance she had shown.
Paige Bueckers lost a little bit of what Caitlin Clark didn't. And I think that's the reason why the general public, especially as the years went on, were more so gravitate towards Clark.
While she is undeniably a remarkable talent, her extended time away from the game has left a noticeable gap, leaving us to wonder what might have been.
These injuries took away a little bit of the momentum she had as far as just being in that media spotlight because she did have to take time off. However, last season, she did have a great season and everybody was hyped to see her go up against Caitlin Clark during the Final Four.
Now, let's turn to Caitlin Clark, the unstoppable force who has electrified women's basketball from the moment she stepped onto the University of Iowa court. Clark has shattered records with a style defined by deep three-pointers, jaw-dropping assists, and an unmatched competitive drive, earning comparisons to NBA legends like Steph Curry and Larry Bird. Her standout performance in the 2023 NCAA tournament, leading Iowa to the championship game, firmly cemented her as the face of women's basketball.
The Indiana Fever made the playoffs. They didn't play last night, but thanks to Las Vegas with a win over Chicago and Phoenix with a win over Atlanta, the Indiana Fever have their first playoff berth since 2016. 2 years ago, their home attendance was 1,800 fans. Their average this year, home attendance, is 17,000. That's almost 10 times. And, of course, the big difference is Caitlin Clark. I think she should be up for MVP.
Bueckers hasn't missed a step. She led the nation in scoring and assists during her final college season, breaking record after record. In the WNBA, she hasn't just performed. She's transformed the game. Clark's rookie season saw her smash 62 records, drive massive viewership spikes, and bring unprecedented attention to women's basketball.
Some have compared Caitlin Clark to Tiger Woods and how she's revolutionized fan engagement in women's basketball. Overall attendance, in case you missed it, is up by 20%, breaking TV viewership ratings and merchandise sales. Either way you slice it, it's clear that we're witnessing a golden era in the sport. Caitlin Clark, what I tell y'all?
When weighing in on the debate, Smith didn't hold back. In his signature fiery style, he said, "Paige Bueckers is undoubtedly an exceptional talent, but Caitlin Clark is redefining the game. She's smashing records, filling arenas, and drawing unprecedented attention to women's basketball." Smith highlighted Clark's unmatched on-court dominance, as well as her transformative impact off the court in elevating the sport.
I want everybody to understand something here. She arrived on the college basketball scene when Caitlin Clark was already here. And we were talking about her. She's the National Player of the Year as a freshman. This girl was spectacular. She gets injured and she misses the entire year last year. And that's when Caitlin Clark really busted onto the scene. Not to say that she wasn't doing special things prior to that, but she really busted onto the scene in Paige Bueckers' absence.
It's also important to understand the dynamics behind this debate. The media has fueled the Clark versus Bueckers rivalry, often focusing on their similarities. Both are white women, phenomenal shooters, and highly marketable athletes. But this narrative frequently overlooks what truly sets them apart. Clark's intense competitive fire and bold personality have made her a polarizing figure, while Bueckers' quieter demeanor has earned her the reputation of a beloved underdog.
It's like, I would literally call it a colossal matchup between these two. One, because of everything that they've been through. Paige with her injuries, Caitlin with almost winning a national championship last season. But you have to remember, these two were the topic of conversation their freshman year in terms of who's going to win National Freshman of the Year. Caitlin scored more points per game her freshman year, but Paige was more efficient her freshman year. Paige's team was a little bit better, and everybody was trying to decide.
Let's be honest. Bueckers is excellent when healthy, but fitness matters. Clark has consistently been on the court, putting in the work and delivering results. That's the difference between a player who could be great and a truly generational talent. Stylistically, the two also differ. Bueckers is like Chris Paul, a floor general, a coach on the court who elevates her teammates. Clark, on the other hand, is a mix of Steph Curry and Kobe Bryant. She scores, facilitates, and intimidates. Her Mamba mentality is what truly sets her apart.
Make it abundantly clear that I think that Caitlin Clark deserves every single award that she has won this season, whether it be in the WNBA or beyond. We have gone over all of the stats, all of the numbers, all of the reasons why I think Caitlin Clark is already one of the greatest women's basketball players of all time, purely for the fact of what she has done on the court and also the kind of eyeballs that she has brought to a sport that really never had this kind of fame behind it, this kind of fandom behind it.
That's right. If we judge purely by achievements, the argument is clear-cut. Caitlin Clark's dominance this year has been unparalleled. She's earned accolades like Rookie of the Year, Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year, and AP Athlete of the Year, among many others. On top of that, she broke over 60 records in her debut season alone.
Here, you guys, she has won so many awards and broken so many records. It's actually become a meme at this point because it's just crazy. People are putting together graphics and there's just so many things. We've went over so many of them.
Absolutely incredible, right? What's even more striking is that these achievements have quieted many of her critics, including Bueckers' own head coach, Gino Auriemma.
Saw where you said the WNBA, they're targeting Caitlin Clark. What do you mean by?
The delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. There were actually odds on she's third or fourth in betting odds on being MVP of the WNBA. These people are so disrespectful and so unknowledgeable and so stupid that it gives women's basketball a bad name.
It was a bittersweet moment for Gino, as each time Clark won an award or shattered a record, his earlier doubts were proven wrong. But returning to the debate, one thing is clear. This isn't about social media presence or heartwarming backstories. It's about performance on the court and the legacy being built. Right now, there's no contest. Caitlin Clark is checking all the boxes for greatness in the WNBA.
Make it abundantly clear that I think that Caitlin Clark deserves every single award that she has won this season, whether it be in the WNBA or beyond. We have gone over all of the stats, all of the numbers, all of the reasons why I think Caitlin Clark is already one of the greatest women's basketball players of all time, purely for the fact of what she has done on the court and also the kind of eyeballs that she has brought to a sport that really never had this kind of fame behind it, this kind of fandom behind it.
There's truly no one like Caitlin Clark in WNBA history. While Stephen A. Smith's comments may have temporarily settled the debate, they don't take away from Paige Bueckers' incredible potential. If Bueckers can stay healthy, she has all the tools to challenge Clark and continue elevating women's basketball. For now, though, Clark sits atop the throne, a living legend breaking records and reshaping the future of the sport. As fans, we're fortunate to witness this story unfold. Whether it's Clark raining threes from half court or Bueckers orchestrating the perfect defensive play, the real winner is women's basketball. What do you think? Does Clark deserve the throne? Or is Bueckers the true contender? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more basketball updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.